I just got out of the theater and I watched The Crow. This movie is not good. First of all, this movie has one big red flag going for it or against it. When a movie is good and the studio that makes that movie has a lot of faith in that movie, they'll have official reviews released like a week in advance in order to build up hype so that people get excited and they're talking about it. When a studio knows that their movie is probably a stinker or might get mixed reviews, or either one, they'll release the reviews a day before the premiere of the movie. What the studio did for this movie, Lionsgate, they didn't release their reviews for the movie until about 7 p.m. on Thursday night, after theaters had already started showing the general audience the movie, which, if Lionsgate has no faith in this movie, it's a big red flag that this movie was gonna suck. And it did, and I'm gonna tell you why. Before I start, I'll say I've never seen the original Crow movie that came out in 1994, so I went into this without any pre-existing expectations. We'll start with the acting in this movie. Bill Skarsgård, who plays the title role in this movie, The Crow, he's usually a really good actor. He played Pennywise in the original It remake, and later this year he's going to be playing the title role in the Nosferatu remake. And I think he should stick to the villainous roles because although he's a fairly attractive man, he's really not leading man material. I don't think he can really carry a movie. His performance in this movie was really corny, and he kept going back and forth in between an American accent and his Swedish accent, and it was really jarring to see him go back and forth for large chunks of the movie. F.K. Twigs plays the love interest opposite Bill Skarsgård in this movie, and she played her character with a really annoying quirkiness that I didn't understand, and it was very distracting. I felt no chemistry between them in this movie, which is bad because they're both the main characters of this movie, and the dialogue was also really bad, and it did not help the bad acting. The design choice that they went with in this remake feels like a poor man's Suicide Squad Joker design. The movie also had a pretty lame villain, in my opinion, and the villain's death scene at the end of the movie was really quick and over with, and it was kind of like, what was the point? There was all this build-up for nothing. The Crow and the villain don't meet each other until the very end of the movie, and they have all this animosity, and I'm kind of like, this is the first time you guys are meeting. Why are you guys mad at each other for? I don't care. Why do you care? This movie also doesn't set up anything properly. For example, they never explain to us or show us that he knows how to fight or shoot guns, but all of a sudden he gets his crow powers and he knows how to fight and shoot guns, and all of a sudden he's John Wick. This movie also feels like a John Wick ripoff, and it does not pull that off well either. The movie was very predictable. I did not care about these characters. I did not care about the outcome. I did not care who lived or died. I rate this movie a 2 out of 10. I don't feel like fans of the original will like this movie, and I don't recommend it to casual moviegoers. There was about 10 other people in my theater, and it's opening night on a Thursday, and midway through the movie, 2 of them walked out. I predict this movie is going to be a big flop for Lionsgate, and I wouldn't be surprised if Alien kept its #1 spot for a second week in a row, or maybe even Deadpool and Wolverine will go back to #1. There's really no other exciting movies coming out for the rest of the month of August. The next big movie I can think that's coming out that everyone's talking about is Beetlejuice. I believe that comes out the first week of September. I already have my tickets for that, opening night on a Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, follow if you want to keep seeing more reviews no one asked for. Bye.